G'day, it's Lucky here down in the western paddock. Bit croaky today. I've been sick for a few days, but I'm still doing all the things I've got to do in the garden. I missed out on my... Oh, I'm sweating. I missed out on my climbing beans this season because I wasn't keeping aware of the date. So I'm doing little jobs in the garden. It might be just one or two for the day and then that's it. So let's take a look at what I've done in the last few days. I'm going to swing you around so you can see. I've done this for starters. There's 44 seedling trays in there with collies, cabbages, broccoli, spinach, different varieties of lettuce, onions, all sorts of goodies. So that was done a couple of days ago and that took me quite a few hours only because I was resting a lot in between it. So I didn't want to lose them and I want them in before the cold weather really gets here. So now, what's coming up? I removed the, oh, there you go. I removed the bricks and that around and the cement ring around the Comfrey quite a few days ago. And they're going really good. Except one problem, and that's Matilda. She's running along the back fence a lot because of the park and the cats that come over and that. So she's done some minimal damage, but if I keep it up the way it is and don't fix it, it's I'm going to lose them. And it took long enough to get them, and we had to go all the way out to Gawler. So let's take a look. Okay. So what I've done is I've used the rabbit hutch. Well, it's not really a hutch, is it? It's more of a rabbit run / guinea pig run / anything else. We even put Matilda in it when she was little. So it's done its job, so now it's babysitting Comfrey. So what I've done is I've taken the weeds out, and this one's the one that's really suffered from Matilda. So I've given that a bit of a prune back, and I've put some, not compost, what do you call it? Sugarcane mulch. So that it helps to keep the weeds down because I don't want to be climbing over it all the time. I'm using the stakes here to hang on to. And I know, because I'm a klutz, I'm going to end up going arse up one day and wind up injured. And because I've had heart surgery, I'm on blood thinners. So if I cut myself on the beds, I could have a big problem. So what I've done is I've taken out some pavers because when we first came here there was a plum tree here and we had the guinea pigs under it, and because they were on dirt we put pavers first. It was easier for the kids to get there and clean them out with all their bedding, and over the years the dirt has covered them, so I've dug them out. So we'll have a look at them in a minute, but that's it here. So if we come back a bit now, you can see what I've done. And that's the park. Put the wire up, try and stop the foxes getting over too. So that's the park. So we get a lot of cats from over those houses over there. They jump the fence and Tildy chases them, and the odd fox. But Thor and the Avengers are away. They're safely locked away at night, so that is good. There's some of the bricks that I have taken out and more there. And those were either underground or around the Comfrey. So what I'm hoping now, because some of it has flattened down, it will take root. In the spring I'm hoping I'll get more Comfrey plants. My vision is to have as much of this along here within reason, all done in Comfrey, and then I've got it for my compost and my girls. So what we did here was gave the girls some compost, some Comfrey. My brain's not working today. So they've really shredded that, so I'll have to rake that over to get to the compost underneath, because I want to fill this bed and I want to fill that bed. This bed we're going to leave for a while. My son-in-law's going to come around and dig us a nice big, very deep hole. One of our cats is getting to the end of her life, and that's where we'd like to bury her. but far enough down that, you know, the seeds in that aren't going to, the little seedlings and plants aren't going to be much of a bother. Our other cats are over here, in this area here. Of course, Pat's not too good at the moment, so no lawn mowing. And I'm not well enough to do it, though I can if I was pushed to do it. So I'm not sure where they're buried, so we thought we'd leave that. What we'd like to do is put a mandarin tree there. Each winter I think about it. And I could say to Pat, if you can get the stuff done, we'd do it. But unfortunately that doesn't happen, and I think a bit of it could be Pat's health too. So we'll need to hire a hubby for the day and get him out in the garden and do a lot of stuff. So what we've done is I've picked all the bricks out and tidied it up, got it all ready, put the fence around it, make sure it worked properly before I did everything else, and then I've mulched it. And what I did was I handed Pat the bricks and he put them in the wheelbarrow and then he pushed it over. So they're from underground and around the Comfreys. So we'll stack them here along with the rest of ours, so that we can use them elsewhere in the garden. So that's about it from me today. I was going to harvest. I think I'll leave it till tomorrow. Hope you are all well, and I know I'll get well in a few days and things like that, but just going to sit out the back, get a nice cold drink of water and go from there. So that's what we're doing at the moment. That's another area fixed, and like I said, I'm really hoping to get some, which will happen. It will just be time, and that's what I love about the garden. You can't rush it. You're at one equal thing with Mother Nature here, and I love that. Catch you next time.